Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft, but in this version of Minecraft, I called this series, a brand new series I'm going to be starting out. I'll be doing this like every now and then, so it's not going to be like a regular thing, but it might be eventually, just, you know. But I'm calling this series Constructed, as you probably already know by the name of the title on this YouTube video. And basically what it's going to be is I'm going to ask you guys, people at home, to leave like a comment down below of what I should build in Minecraft. It could be anything, nothing too ambitious. I mean, for example, in this video I got an idea from Magic Robot, but I'll leave his link of his channel in the description. He's a good friend of mine, and he asked me to build a sword. He didn't specifically say what type of sword, so I was like, okay, let's go build a sword. And I was like, yeah, let's build a sword. I was like, yeah, but it can't be like a generic diamond sword or like just a generic straight up and down double-edged sword. It felt like it needed to be something more unique. So as you can see in this current build, I've decided to go for a is that the hilt? Is it called the hilt? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not good with my sword like history or anything like that. But anyways, I'm just calling it the hilt because that's what I think it is. And I decided to make it out of wooden. Yeah, well, that's not even how you say it. I decided to make it out of wood with like a gold trim around it. That also had like a it was bolted in so that it stays in place as in, like in real swords. I did have a reference image for this, so yeah. I didn't want to go for a generic sword. I wanted the hilt to be kind of curved, and I also decided, oh, why don't I just make the sword curved as well? So I ended up deciding to do this. Now you can see me getting out the framework for the actual sword itself. I was like, oh, why not add like an indent or something like that, so it gives it a bit more like style. Something that you don't often see, like indents in swords, like stuff like that. But hey, I was just keen to do something nice. As you can see, I'm actually starting to like get its shape up. I do come in and out every now and then just to readjust the shape and the size of the actual sword, because trying to do it like a smaller size of an actual sword is more difficult than it looks. Yeah, this is just me trying to like set the day to time. I should have changed the day-night cycle, but I didn't. But hey, that's what you get, I suppose. Alright, so now I'm going around adding pretty much the whole block. I didn't exactly want this sword to be extremely flat, because yeah, I'm pretty sure pixel art in Minecraft is a huge feat as long as it pretty is a huge feat as long as you do something really big. But in my case, it felt like it was lacking something. It was lacking like a bit of depth. So I ended up going around adding a bit of an extra trim around the hilt, or the actual where the sword comes out of the hilt per se. And I was like, oh yeah, this is a good idea. And I was gonna give it like at least 3 layers of like this polished stone, I think it's called. So now you can actually see me going up and actually adding the 3rd layer, so it's a bit more, you know, roundish, because swords aren't exactly always flat. They like go into a point and become the actual sharpness of the blade. So it's like, since this is a single-sided blade, you know, the end is just flat, I decided to go, oh yeah, I need something that discerns it out to make it look more sharper. So I ended up using iron blocks because it just made it look a bit more shiny to me, especially when you hit like the edge of the sword. Even the edge of a knife is shiny. Yeah, this won't be an extra long video. It's only going to be about 7 minutes, I think. Alright. This is just me rambling on about how I'm good at building things. Not really, no, I'm not really good at building things, but hey, I just wanted to I like to build things, but I'm not exactly good at it, so this is a good place to start, I guess. There you go, now you can actually see me adding more volume to the actual sword. And it actually looks pretty good. It just needed to remove the back end because it looked really, really weird. This took like a total of like 20 minutes to make, I think. And to be honest, that's actually not too long. I mean, someone could probably do it a lot faster than that, but still, you never know. You could do it in 3 minutes if someone was like that skilled enough. But yeah, I will be skilled enough eventually, so yeah, but later down the road I want to just continue adding like more builds to this, as in people in the YouTube comments you can say something like, oh, build this, I would like to see you build this and what your interpretation looks like. Yeah, and from this point on, I basically just replicate what I've done on one side to add it together. And yeah, I might end up skipping this. If I don't, it's only because it's really short. I don't actually take too long to be able to do this. So there you go, there you have it. That's my sword that I created. Thank you Magic for giving me the idea of the sword. It was well worth it, I think. It was really good. It was an interesting build, so yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. At this point I'm just adding extra filler video for what I actually did, so I was thinking in-game, but hey, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. This has been me making a sword. If you want me to actually build something, leave a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, I shall see you. Bye!